in this video, we are going to see how to manage cravings without fighting them. See, we all get cravings, especially when we are following a diet to lose weight, right? And these cravings literally sabotage our progress of weight loss. See, it's not just a weight loss, it gives us skin diseases, lots of health issues, and hair fall problems as well, right? So, it is very important to not indulge frequently in junk food. So the first thing we are going to see is what is the root cause of junk food. See, it is not what you think it is. Second thing is how to naturally get rid of those cravings. Third thing is how to not gain weight even if you indulge in those cravings. And the last one we are going to see is how to change your mindset if you want to completely get rid of cravings from your life. Let's get started. So the first thing is, what is the root cause of cravings? So you need to understand one thing. We all blame our own selves that I don't have any self control. That's why I cannot stop eating that junk food or that box of sweets or samosa or vada pav, whatever it is. It's not that. It is just 30% of your cravings that are dependent on your mindset. 70 to 80% of your cravings are dependent on your body. They are your body's cravings. Your body is starving of nutrition, not food. Your body needs nutrition. That's why it is asking you again and again to eat food. And you take it as a sign to eat sweet or junk food or whatever, or whatever that you crave, right? So if your body is asking you to eat something, it is asking for nutrition. Even if you eat a complete whole meal throughout the day, you eat good diet meal in lunch, snacks and dinner, but you're still craving something at night, it's because that meal was not balanced with nutrients. Your body is still lacking, it is still deficient in nutrition. That's why you're getting cravings majority of the times, right? And the rest of the part is mindset, which we are going to see at the end of this video. Next point, most of the times we interpret thirst signals as hunger signal. Majority of the times, especially when we just had our lunch or dinner, we feel like eating something sweet, right? It's just because you're thirsty. Many times it happens, especially in summers, and afternoon you feel like drinking something sweet or you feel like eating something sweet. It's just because you're thirsty. That's it. Try doing this. If you feel like eating something sweet, drink water first. Drink enough water. If you like cold water, go ahead and drink it. It is going to get rid of your craving for sweets. Okay, next thing is, it's not just the water that you need, but you need hydration. Only water is not going to do the job. You need to regularly hydrate your body with electrolytes. And what is the natural source for electrolytes? It's coconut water. That's it. So you need to have, if you have too much cravings, have coconut water alternate days, and drink enough water throughout the day, especially when you get cravings for sweet, and see the magic happening. Next thing is, you crave junk food because of stress levels. See, junk food, especially the packaged food and sweets and Maggie, have these chemicals in them, drug like substances in them, that stimulate our brain, make us feel good. And even just the sugar makes us feel good. It works as a drug on us. So we have formed a habit of eating junk food or sweets, especially when we are stressed. So my friend, you need to learn to manage your stress. If you want to stop eating that junk food, right, you need to accept whatever that is going on in your life. That is how you manage stress. You cannot ignore the stress by binge eating or watching Netflix. It's still there after binge eating. Plus it adds guilt on top of that stress, even more stress after eating junk food. Next thing is, you are just habitually eating junk food. See, many of my clients had this habit of eating junk food, especially chips at night. They used to eat all the healthy meals throughout the day, or just normal meals, even if they're making them fat. They would just eat normal meals, but at after 10, 11 at night, they would get cravings for chips. And that is just because they have formed a habit of doing that, formed a habit of eating chips. That's it. Then how to get rid of those habits, how to naturally reduce the cravings? The first thing, this takes me to my next point. The first thing you need to do is eat nutrient rich food, so that those 70% of the cravings will be gone just like that. If you regularly eat nutrient dense food, then your cravings, trust me guys, this has worked on me and many of my clients. They just started eating healthy food, and after few days they realized, why am I not getting cravings? It's just because their body is not asking for food, because it is now nutritionally balanced, or I would say it is not starving anymore. Next thing, if you want to indulge in your cravings, see, it's not like you will immediately stop eating all the junk food, right? After watching this video. No, you are sometimes going to get cravings. See, the goal is not to abruptly stop eating junk food, it is gradually and naturally getting rid of the craving, right? You don't have to control yourself, you don't have to use your motivation to stop eating junk food. So the next thing you want to do is, if you're getting craving for junk food, don't control yourself. First, if you get first craving, ignore it. Second time you get the craving, ignore it. Third time you're still getting the craving, you still feel like eating it, just go ahead and eat it. Eat it, enjoy every bite of it, and don't let yourself feel guilty afterwards. That is very important, because that guilt feeling multiplies it and it makes you want to eat more of that junk food, and that guilt feeling adds to your already existing stressful life. We don't want that, and that takes you away from a healthy lifestyle. You feel like, oh, following diet is very difficult, losing weight is very difficult because I cannot control my cravings. It all starts with trying to stop yourself of eating that junk food. So what you can do is, if you craving, suppose you're craving some sweet, you will just go ahead and eat that sweet. You will eat one or two pieces or three pieces if you're not able to control yourself, and don't feel guilty at all. Just tell yourself, whenever you feel that guilt, you tell yourself, I felt like eating it and I just ate it. It's okay, it is okay, it is what it is. Tell yourself, accept it. Trust me guys, if you keep accepting these things, these activities, you will really, it will make a huge difference, and you will literally stop craving. It will gradually reduce, the craving will reduce, because we humans always want to do things which are prohibited. So if we tell ourselves, I'm not allowed to eat junk food, you will definitely going to crave it, and you're definitely going to explode on it after your motivation dies down. So don't do that. The next thing is, if you want to indulge eating sweets, you can eat that sweet or whatever junk food you want to eat after eating a protein packed meal. So if you eat the protein first, then you eat that junk or sweet or whatever, then it will literally slow down the digestion. It will have a huge impact on your blood glucose level, which is good. Next thing, very important, you need to make your healthy meals tastier than normal meals. Society has this common belief in their mind that diet food has to be bland, tasteless, and less oily. That's not true. If you use good fats like ghee, you can have it as much as you want. Yes, there is no restriction. Spices don't make you fat. So you can add as much as spices you want. You can add as much cheese as you want. These are all the things that make a food tasty. So if you make your healthy meal tasty, see, if you are going to eat boiled chicken in the name of diet, or boiled broccoli, steamed broccoli in the name of diet, you are definitely going to crave junk food, because you just ate tasteless food, right? And these days we have a habit of stimulating our taste buds. The junk food, the big corporations have done that to us. So you need to make your healthy food much tastier. If you want to make your healthy foods tastier, you can get a recipe book. I will put the link below this video so that you can get your hands on it. It is free. The last and very important point to get rid of cravings completely is working on your mindset. See, you need to remember one thing. It has become your self image. You think that I cannot control eating the sweet. This has become your self image. This is how you see yourself. You think that I have no self control. You constantly have this feeling of guilt. You constantly criticize yourself that I am this person. That's why you keep manifesting the same thing. You keep manifesting the same person. You keep doing the same actions, because whenever you see a box of sweets, suppose you're craving that, you tell yourself, I cannot control eating it. Maybe you cannot control eating the whole box. This is what your inner voice is saying in your own head, because it has become your self image. So if you want to naturally get rid of cravings completely from your life, you need to change your self image from I cannot control eating sweet to I sometimes eat it, but I don't get too much cravings for it. a huge difference, right? I still eat it sometimes, but I'm fine even if I eat one or two pieces and I'm done. I don't get too much cravings. Makes a huge difference, trust me. No matter what tips you use from this video, if you don't do this, if you don't change your self image, you are never going to be able to get rid of cravings completely from your life. You need to take control of your mind by changing the self image from I can't control eating this, I don't have any self control, to I don't get much cravings now. I don't know how it happened, it just happened. Keep saying it to yourself and then take actions. Then take, of course, you cannot just say these affirmations and it is not going to work magically. You need to keep taking these actions, whatever I've mentioned previously in this video. Okay, I'm sure these tips, if you follow, will change your life. They have changed my life. See, these are the tips which I have learned from so many years of craving and following strict diets and exploding on junk food. I have gone through it all, and these are the tips which I have formulated after going through it all and getting myself out of it. And these things work. They worked on me. They are working on my clients, weight loss clients. I hope they help you. Let me know in the comments which tip you like the most.